Hello students, welcome back to Ekcel Academy's YouTube channel. In this video, we are presenting some 35 questions related to paper 3 of CSEET, and these MCQs were found in the e-bulletin which ICSI releases on a monthly basis. So let's start with the first question. Dash is an online procurement platform for government ministries and departments and the most widely used channel for public procurement in India. Again, this is a memory based question, so there is nothing much to explain. You just have to remember this, and the answer for this is government eMarketplace. Second question. The law of demand governs the relationship between price and the quantity demanded. Price is an independent factor, quantity demanded is a dependent factor, and the law brings both these factors together. So the answer for this is option D. In which of the following case or cases the law of demand is not applicable? This is not applicable in Giffen goods, not applicable in articles of snob appeal, not applicable in speculation. So it is not applicable in all the three, hence the answer for this is all of the above. Question number 4. Dash is the gross domestic product plus net factor income from abroad. So it is GDP plus the income that comes from abroad. So the answer for this would be GNP, so that is gross national product. Question number 5. Expenditure incurred for adding to stock of inventories is covered under which of the following under the expenditure method of computing national income? The answer for this is the investment expenditure. Question number 6. If cross elasticity of demand is equal to infinity of commodities X and Y, then it implies that commodity X and Y are perfect substitutes if the value is equal to infinity. Right. Let's go ahead. Under the non-banking financial corporation, A or an means any company which is financial institution carrying on its principal business, the acquisition of securities. So there is an NBFC. The question is something like this. So there is an NBFC. What they do is they acquire shares in other companies. So what is this company's business? So this company's business is investment business. So it is an investment company. There are some 11 types of NBFCs which are discussed in the syllabus. It is in chapter number 4, financial sector. So we need to know all the 11 types of NBFCs. NBFC, which is engaged in purchasing shares of other companies, falls under the investment company. Question number 8. The dash refers to the amount of a good producers are willing to supply when receiving a certain price. So it is the quantity supplied. There is a particular price that is offered, and for that there is a particular quantity that the producer is willing to supply, and that becomes the quantity supplied. Question number 9. Dash is income obtained by private individuals from any source, productive or otherwise, and retained income of corporations. So this is called the private income. Question number 10. Dash is the expenditure incurred on by the firms on new plants adding to the stock of inventories on newly constructed houses. All this is a repeated thing. Answer for this is investment expenditure. If the demand for a commodity rises more than the proportion to rise in income, then the income elasticity of demand will be. So the answer is it is greater than 1. So the answer for this is option C, that is greater than unity. Unity means 1. So if it is greater than 1, then the answer is option C. Loans obtained from Reserve Bank of India by central government will be covered under which of the following? So it gets covered under the capital budget. You can study this in chapter number 3, Union Budget. Which of the following is not covered under commercial banks? The cooperative banks were not covered. So this question goes like this. They were not covered, but now there is a legislation that is passed which has made even the cooperative banks come under the regulation of RBI. So I am not 100% sure whether it has come into force. If it comes to force, then cooperative banks will also be under the regulation of RBI. Right. The primary objective of Dash was to meet the challenge of skilling at scale with speed, standard and sustainability. Answer for this is National Policy for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Right. Question number 15. The Latin phrase ceteris paribus means other things are beyond imagination. No, other things remaining same. So this is the meaning of ceteris paribus. When all other things are kept constant, or when all other things are same, then we use the Latin word ceteris paribus. The revenue budget records dash and dash. It records the revenue receipts and the revenue expenditure. Which of the following banks cannot provide loans or involve in lending activities? Public sector banks can take deposits and lend loans, same with foreign banks, same with private banks, but payment banks are not allowed to do it. They can only receive the deposits. Commercial banks are regulated under Banking Regulation Act of 1949. The products in the market are homogeneous. They are completely identical is the assumption of which of the following market competition. So this is an assumption that we make in the perfect competition market. National Skills Development Corporation was set up by, it is set up by the Ministry of Finance. No change in consumers' income is the assumption of which of the following law. So no change in consumers' income is the assumption that we make in the law of demand, right? If EP is equal to 0, then it signifies, if EP is equal to 0, then it is perfectly inelastic demand. Jammu and Kashmir Bank is which form of bank? It is a private sector bank. From the following information, calculate gross national product at market price. So gross national product at market price. So GDP at market price is given as 3000. Let us take that. Then net income from abroad is given as 200 crores. So when we add this, it comes to 3200, and the answer is option B for us, right? Salaries, subsidies and interest payments are a part of dash in union budget. So these are revenue expenditures, because for this there is no capital good that is generated, hence it is a revenue expenditure. Chapter 3 once again. Consumer spending less on luxury items like car due to recession will fall under which of the business environment? So this falls under the economic environment. Dash, if any, must be deducted from the value added while calculating national income as per the product method, as it does not result in real increase in output. Answer for this is stock appreciation. The prices are going up, but the stock that is available is at the same price. So the value increase doesn't mean that there is an increase in the output, right? Dash are issued to exceptional employees or directors of a company for their exceptional job in terms of providing know-how or intellectual property rights of a company. Answer for this is the sweat equity shares. Question number 29. From the following information, compute gross national product according to expenditure method. So if you are taking the expenditure method, then we should take into account the consumption, that is 1000. Then it is gross domestic or the gross domestic private investment, that comes to 2000, plus government expenditure of goods and services, which is 3000, plus the net exports, that is 500. Transfer payments are not included, so we will not consider it. 1000 plus 2000 plus 3000 plus 500 is 6500 crores. So the answer is option D. Question number 30. Personal income is never equal to national income because the former includes the transfer payments. Okay. The proposal of the government for levy of new tax, modification of the existing tax structure or continuance of the existing tax structure beyond the period approved by Parliament are submitted to the Parliament through finance bill. Again, this is chapter number 3 question. If entrepreneurs want to have global appeal, there is a need to attend conferences and reach out internationally to learn how to move into other markets. The entrepreneurs must be relevant to the world. The above mentioned para is an advisory outcome of which of the following bottlenecks? This is small or non-existing network. Disinvestment receipts is covered under which of the following? This becomes a part of capital budget. If a company invests heavily in adopting artificial intelligence to improve its production efficiency, then this initiative will be covered under which of the following factors influencing the business environment. We are talking about artificial intelligence. It is an output of technology. So, the answer would be 34A. Last question for this video. Dash refers to the market value of final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a company during a financial year, and it is estimated using the current year prices. So, here we are considering goods and services produced in the domestic territory in a given financial year, and current year prices are considered. So, the answer for this is nominal gross domestic product. So, these were the 35 questions which we wanted to discuss with you. If you have liked the video, please hit the like button. If you know any other CSEET aspirant, please share this video with them. It will be of great help to them also. If you have anything to share, please do share it in the comment section. And if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video.